Yeehaw. Where in the fuck? Okay. Before I spill anything else, god damn it. Usually Eli knows that I spill shit and he moves it before I spill it. Okay. So, as I was saying, guys, before I got rudely interrupted, and I froze. It's not nice seeing that. Where in the hell were we here? The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy continuously moves into physical form. Higher vibrational energies wipe out, transform, or transmute lower ones. Hold positive image in mind long enough, and it will materialize. So people are actually giving fear that makes these black figures into form with their subconscious minds, not being able to control their fear thoughts. So they're sending that shit out into the universe, and I'm having to transmute them figures, black shadow figure things. Say what want, not what don't want. I have, I am, I can, I will, I do. As if you already have it, and it will become. Now, what I like to say is you can always tell somebody that they're everything that you always thought that they would be, that you know that they are, and they will become it. It's like you see the little bitty pilot light in them shining within, and you want to throw gasoline on the fire because you want to remind them what they fucking don't remember about themselves. It was so great. Tell them they are everything you know that they can become, or that you want them to be. And they will become it. So often, we negatively brainwash. With society's ideologies. With society's ideologies. But I'm giving you a tactic to practice with yourself to flip that failure mindset into success. I have, I am, I can, I will, I do. Only those good encouraging statements do we say, as if we already have what it is that we want in front of us. And success is in how you use your time and the thoughts you let consume your mind. I've had to fucking unfuck a whole bunch of fucked up people before and their mindsets. The other thing I want to ask you is how do you determine your true north? What do you know that is in your life that is constant and never changing? As a sort of parameter or mark for upright or vertical when nothing else is on the map. How do you determine? Your position and direction. What's vertical? with nothing to compare it to. You know, fine line between crazy and genius. I walk that balance beam every day. I do that slalom course drunk and swerving, never knowing when I may touch down to water at high velocity. Ouch. Skip, skip, skid across the water on my skin. I, yes, I know, because I've been there, so I can tell my fellows, and if they question what makes me me, and I'll tell you, just watch and see. I can tell you how to get there. Where are you going? I'm not very good with directions in this third dimension, though. Okay, so we got the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. We got the law of polarity. That's a good one. That's the third dimension. The polarity, duality, Satan's playground, third dimension, time, space, matter, world. Balance is the key, correct? We've got good and evil. I mean, evil and love. Those are actually opposites there. We got evil, E-V-O-L, and L-O-V-E, spelled backwards and shit and everything. It's just equal opposite. Yeah, equal opposites. Like temperature. It's the same thing, just of a different degree. Equal opposites. The law of polarity. This law is often called the law of opposites. Everything has an opposite. You've probably heard it said that there are two sides to every story. Left and right, up and down, positive and negative. So if something you perceive as negative happens in your life, it must have opposing positive to it. Why not be that person that looks for the silver lining in every cloud? That's what you need to do, find the positive in everything. Remember, there will always be an equal and opposite side to every negative situation. It's the law. What you need to do is find the one small positive in the fucking situation and fucking maximize on that. As so to enhance it. And all its positive traits. Traits and behaviors. Elevate people. We are soaring through the dimensions. Ascension process here. Oh, we got some sixes today. Well, what are these sixes today? Hello there,
Hello.
baby.
Can't afford your health insurance or high deductibles? Do you have pre-existing conditions?
Can I talk
With
to
our
her?
open enrollment PPO plan,
Can I talk
you
to
are
a real
covered
person?
from day one and receive coverage for unlimited doctor's visits, emergency room,
I think that this
hospitalization,
is
surgery,
a lie.
dental, prescription, and more with no deductible.
Yeah, 663. Like me. Law of polarity. Okay. The law of rhythm. 7. The law of rhythm. Everything vibrates or moves to a certain pattern or rhythm. Day turns into night, seasons change, tides go out and come back in. Next time you are in the middle of a downbeat cycle, remember that this too shall pass. And like the pendulum swings, everything has a rhythm, just as far left as it is right. See you then. Equal opposites. The law of gender. Transcend that one. Taoism's good for that. So you've got mutable, and immutable. Your goal should be to transcend all the mutable laws. There's 4. Well, actually, there might be more than 4 now, because we're doing the 12 laws, not the 7 laws. So you've got mutable and immutable laws. Goal to transcend all the mutable laws and study them every day till totally understand them, and the transition and transformation that can take place in your life after having achieved full understanding in these subjects of the universal laws. Understand these, and you will have all the keys to the gods of the universe. All the answers to the questions. The law of gender. Motherfuck, that's only 8. Where's the other 12? Okay, well, where the hell is that? 1, 2, well, fuck this. You're missing some. You can't count. The law of divine oneness. Okay. The law of divine oneness. And it says, this law could also be called the law of unity. It reminds us that we are all connected. What we say, do, and think affects others and has a ripple effect on the universe around us. 10. Oh yeah, the most important one. The law of vibration. The universe wouldn't do well in a classroom. It never sits still. Everything is always vibrating, just as everything in the physical world has a vibration. So, I already fucking said that one, didn't I? Well, why did it start at that? The law of action, law of attraction, the law of action, the law of correspondence, the law of action, the law of correspondence, the law of cause and effect. Did we do that? We skipped that one. The law of vibration. Did we skip that one? The law of vibration. The law of cause and effect. Okay, the law of action, the law of correspondence, the law of gender, the law of rhythm, the law of polarity, Law of perpetual energy, the law of attraction, the law of compensation. Okay, we got 12, 11, 10. Where's 9? What's 9? Let me read you the law of effect and cause. Nothing happens by chance. Everything action has a reaction. Whatever you send out into the universe comes back. Since like causes produce like effects, think. I can't read all of it. What do you guys think of the seminar? Am I late for the motivational speech? Alright. Okay. 12 universal laws, right? 12 universal laws. Study the hell out of these guys until you fully fucking understand them so you can go as far as I have multidimensionally. The only thing that'll get you through without getting lost is the universal laws. Understand them. Oh, shit. Nothing works for me. Okay. The law of divine oneness. Hold it. Where's my musica? Is it too early for musica? Okay. 2. The law of vibration. Good vibrations. The law of action. Get up off your asses and give me some action. The law of correspondence. The law of cause and effect. They can't even spell effect. I don't know if I want to take notes from this site. The law of compensation. The law of attraction. The law of perpetual and transmutation of energy. The law of relativity. The law of polarity. The law of rhythm. Again, I cannot stress the importance of these universal laws. The law of gender. So transcend all of the mutable laws. There's at least 4. Let's see which ones are mutable. Gender, which means you can transcend it. Gender, rhythm, polarity. Gender and polarity for sure. Gender, polarity. I don't know, let me look that up. And first, let me see what the law of... let me see what the law of relativity is. What's the universal law of relativity?
According to Connie Hertz, what helps me to stop and slow down and get a hold of judging someone else is this universal law of relativity. This law tells us that everything in our physical world is made real by its relationship to something else.
Everything in our physical world is made real by its relationship to something else. Use this law by finding all of the good in others around you and all of the good in your life. Universal law of relativity. Universal law of relativity has been on my mind this week. This law is about everything being relative, size, time, etc. That's going back to where's your true north? You ain't got nothing to fucking compare vertical to. For example, here in Minnesota in mid-January, we have had actual temperatures that are below zero. Recently, we had to stretch this kind of temperature with snow, and then it moved into ice. As we live in a climate like this, we dress for this weather and go out and about our lives. These last few days, the temperature moved up to over 40 degrees, and the sun was shining brightly. I found myself saying, wow, it feels like spring, and so blah, 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 blah. You get the picture, right? It's all relative. This is the universal law of relativity. So how can you use this law to help you move forward in your life and also feel better and get closer to living on the left side of the emotional scale I've been talking about? That was that pyramid thing about higher vibrational emotions I was going to make you. But I guess she's got something called a scale. On the left side would be, I guess, the higher vibrational things like unconditional love, enlightenment, joy, peace. And on the right side, which is the shit we want to erase, would be despair and all that bullshit. Stress and all that. Depression and shit. Feelings, emotions rule the world. You give it to gas. Be the envelopment of unconditional love and enlightenment. Love and light. Emotional scale, I've been talking about where our vibrations are higher and we're living more of the life we love. For me, it puts things in life into a different perspective as I think about this law. It helps me to remember when someone is exhibiting something that I don't like, that I don't feel like is good, but they have their different perspectives and that's okay. It helps me to remember not to judge them. Right now I'm writing this blah, 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 blah. On a lighter scale, think about keeping the heat on. What the hell is this? I'm not reading this whole article. I don't know why I clicked on it. Spiritual and metaphysical aspects of this law. Any books on metaphysics? Purpose-driven life. With journal. Okay, each person will receive a series of problems, tests, initiation lessons for the purpose of strengthening the light within each of these tests, lessons to be challenged and will remain connected in our hearts when proceeding to solve the problems. This law also teaches us to compare our problems to the other problems in the proper perspective. No matter how bad we perceive our situation to be, there is always someone who is in a worse position. It's all relative. I definitely agree with the tests and initiation and lessons. Everything's a lesson. Everything's a lesson. For the purpose of strengthening the light within each of us, each of these test lessons will be a challenge and remain connected to our hearts when proceeding to solve the problems. spiritual and metaphysical aspects of this law of relativity tells us that everything in our physical world is only made real by its relationship or comparison to something. Spiritual and metaphysical aspects of this law of relativity tells us that everything in our physical world, everything in our physical world is only made real by its relationship or comparison to something. What's vertical if you have nothing to compare it to? What's your true north? Light only exists because we compare it to dark. Light only exists because we compare it to dark. Would be no fun. Good can only exist because we compare it to bad. Balance is the key. Hot can only exist because we compare it to cold. Balance is the key. It doesn't say balance is the key, but I know balance is the key. In fact, everything in our life just is until we compare it to something. Nothing, and that's how you'll transcend that mutable law. Nothing in life has any meaning except for the meaning that we give it. You can change your reality. Except for the meaning we give it and agree upon as the collective. So we can change our realities. My goal is to change everybody's fucking hell space of a reality to a fucking heaven space of reality and live in heaven on earth. How about that? I gotta go. In fact, come over to this side. In fact, everything in our life just is until we compare it to something. Nothing in life has any meaning except for the meaning that we give it. It is all in how you look at your situation and what thoughts and perspective you choose to think about the situation with. Yes, it's all how you look at your situation and the thoughts and perspective you choose. Thoughts and perspective you choose. Well said. To think about the situation with. Okay, so when you focus on good thoughts and energies, more good things will come to you. Likewise, if you focus on how bad your situation is, you will attract more bad. You can always compare your life situation to someone else's, and it will look better or worse depending on your viewpoint and how you look at it. If you compare your situation to someone's whose is worse than yours, look better. Yours looks better. No matter the situation at hand, there is always someone worse off, and there is always someone better. However, from a spiritual point of view, we can remove barriers of labeling and accepting everything as is from A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. In form, you are and will always be inferior to some. In form, you are and will always be inferior to some, superior to others. In essence, you are neither inferior nor superior to anyone. True self-esteem and true humility arise out of that realization. True self-esteem and humility arise out of that realization. Stop causing yourself so much trouble and realize that you are not the reason anybody else acts or does or whatever, the way that they are. Or something like that. That was not really what I meant to say, but in the eyes of the ego, when you can be unaffected by what the fuck everybody else thinks, that's where you need to be. Save yourself a lot of heartache. And suffering. Useless. Needless. In the eyes of the ego, you're not that person just because they say you're that person. You know what the fuck you are, and you are what you are, regardless of what the fuck they say about it. In the eyes of the ego, self-esteem, just because you're short and you're standing next to a tall man doesn't mean you're not fucking short. Doesn't make you any shorter. You're still the same height. In the eyes of the ego, self-esteem and humility are contradictory. In the eyes of the ego, surmount your ego. In the eyes of the ego, self-esteem and humility are contradictory. In truth, they are one and the same. So you can have self-esteem and be like humility, humble. You can have humility and self-esteem as long as you surmount your ego. Okay, so how many of these are mutable laws? How many of the 12 universal laws are mutable? Beyond the law of attraction, discovering the 12 universal law. Six, the law of cause and effect, mutable. Okay. Law of cause and effect. The 7 universal laws explained. 12 immutable universal laws. They're not all immutable. Okay, I said I know the mutable ones are polarity and gender. I don't know about rhythm, relativity. Rhythm, relativity, law of attraction, law of compensation. The universal law is that the cause and effect applied to blessings and abundance that are provided for us. The visible effects of our deeds are given to us in gifts, money, and inheritance. No. I don't want that one on there. Fuck that one. That's a bad one. Get that off there. Maybe I should take time to fucking read my messages instead of doing all this shit, huh? What the hell? I just constantly put good information in my mind. Law of relativity. Oh God, now I think I'm addicted to kratom. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Law of cause and effect, polarity, gender. What the fuck else? Somebody wants to play us some music here. Well, what do we feel about this? I've never heard this song. Now, but before, have I heard such a... Have I heard this song before? Oh, oh. Don't forget to get lucky and drink some the hell is this shit anyways? Huh? It all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? A force from the beginning. We've come too far to give up who we are. Raise that fucking bar. At no cost to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. Up all night to this song. Just to study. What should we study next? The sphere. What do y'all want to study next? Somebody give me a subject. Present has no what? Your gift keeps on giving. Yes, wisdom. What is this? I'm feeling intellectual enlightenment. Only if you're willing. Just to hear what we want. Let's raise that bar. Can you hear me when I call? When it comes to the stars. I shoot for the moon. Maybe I'll land among the stars. Every night I go through the target. You know what I'm saying there? We gonna get it. Swing through that golf ball. Yep, all night to get. We up all night to get lucky. I wish I could get lucky. I fucking just gotta get good. I can't get lucky. I gotta get good. I gotta have skill. I can't just have luck. Never could rely on that. I never won the lottery. Not even a scratch off. One time when I was like 18, I bought like two $1 jumbo bucks and I won 36 bucks. Only time I ever got lucky. Night to be lucky. We're up all night to be lucky. Up all night to be lucky. Dimensions of a sphere.
Join calculator for volume of a sphere.
What is this four-dimensional sphere? Four-dimensional sphere, a pair of points at the ends of a one-dimensional. The pair of a four-dimensional sphere, the pair of points at the end of a one-dimensional line segment. Somebody give me a subject. Line segment is a zero sphere. A circle, which is the one-dimensional circumference. Of a two-dimensional disk is a one sphere. The three-dimensional boundary of a four-dimensional four-ball in four-dimensional Euclidean is a three-sphere, also known as a GLOME. Now I need to study spheres and glomes. Sphere. Volume equals 4/3 pi radius cubed. Motherfuckers. The general equation of a sphere is x minus a in parentheses squared plus y minus b squared plus z minus c squared equals r squared. Where ABC represents the center of a sphere, R represents the radius, and X, Y, and Z are the coordinates of the points on the surface of the sphere. Intersection. A circle of a sphere is a circle that lies on a sphere, such as when we form an intersection of a sphere and a plane. Of or two spheres, a circle on a sphere whose plane passes through the center of the sphere is called a great circle. Otherwise, it is called a small circle. Circle on a sphere whose plane passes. Circle on a sphere whose plane passes through the center of the sphere. Okay. Surface area of a sphere, two-dimensional. What are the dimensions of the volume? How to calculate the volume of a four-dimensional? Yes. How about that one? Volume of four-dimensional sphere. What in the fuck is this? A four-dimensional sphere has two volumes, an interior volume, which is four-dimensional, and a surface volume. Okay. Interior volume, four-dimensional, and a surface volume. Which is three-dimensional. The formula for its interior volume is V. V equals 1/2 to the pi to the second parentheses r to the fourth. The formula for its surface volume is surface volume for a four-dimensional sphere is 2 pi to the second and R to the third. If a 3D plane or 3D space intersected a four-dimensional sphere the size of a soccer ball at its equator, the four-dimensional sphere would look like a normal three-dimensional sphere the size of a soccer ball. However, inside that fourth-dimensional sphere would be 5.71238898 times the volume, 3D. You would know. Okay. If a 3D plane or 3D space intersected a 4D sphere the size of a soccer ball at its equator, fourth-dimensional sphere would look like a normal three-dimensional sphere the size of a soccer ball. However, inside the fourth-dimensional sphere would be 5.7 times the 3D volume you would normally find in a soccer ball. Okay, if a 3D plane or 3D space intersected a fourth-dimensional sphere the size of a soccer ball at its equator, the size of a soccer ball at its equator, the fourth-dimensional sphere would look like a normal three-dimensional sphere the size of a soccer ball. However, inside that four-dimensional sphere would be 5.71238898 times the 3D volume you normally find in a soccer ball. Sized 3D sphere. Most of that 3D volume times the 3D volume minus would be in 4D space, where the 3D space of the 4D sphere is found. The other 1.00000 times the 3D volume consisting of all the intersection points of the 3D plane that slices through the interior of the 4D sphere at its equator would be in our 3D space. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fucking measure right there. How the fuck do I fucking label that? Measure and fucking label it. All the pie pieces of the fucking sphere and all the goddamn different ways that the axis is. Okay, now what are you even saying here? 3D sphere. Most of the soccer ball. Most of the 3D volume. Most of the 3D volume. 4.71238898 times the 3D volume would be in 4D space, where 3D surface of the 4D sphere is found. Most of the 3D volume times the 3D volume would be in the 4D space where the 3D surface of the 4D sphere is found. The other 1.00002 fifth or sixth times the 3D volume consisting of all intersection points of a 3D plane that slices through the interior of the 4D sphere at its equator would be in our 3D space. God damn. How do you calculate the volume of n-dimensional sphere? How do I calculate the area and volume of a fourth-dimensional sphere? What is the formula for the volume of a 4D sphere? How can I calculate the volumes of four-dimensional objects using integral? Could someone please calculate the volume of a fourth-dimensional sphere or cube or pyramid? Who's wanting to do their fucking homework today? According to the definition of units of the Krein scale, the volume of a sphere of unit diameter is c to the nth, since it is the Krein product of the orthogonal diagonals. The conversion from Krein units into sphere units is n cn equals /pi/2 to the nth /2 pn. Cn is the size of the Krein unit. Pn equals size of a prism unit, both in dimensions. N is the product of n minus 2, n minus 4, 1 or 2, n/2 equals n div2. So we have the four dimensions, 4 times 2. Cn equals pi to the 2 over 4 pn, or 1. Cn equals pi over 2 over 32. That's what I was going to split it into. Pn d over n. That would make sense then. A fourth dimensional sphere, I can split it into the pi of 32. Into 32ths on the surface area of that hemisphere. Perhaps. I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to do this. I'm just trying to get every possible measurement of a fucking fourth dimensional sphere so I can fucking label the shit. And all the axes. Into a 32 pieced pie piece, I guess. Can somebody help me with this? I gotta learn everything about this math about a sphere in order to make this globe. It would be nice if I had just a mathematician. This may prove to be valuable information right here. Better make sure we don't lose that. Fuck me. just lost it. Oh fuck, I lost my goddamn earbud. dumb shit. I know better than to leave that shit out. What's everybody talking about here? Anybody got anything good to say? Yeah, Eli did something with the doggy. They're not here, I don't think. What have you missed? I don't know. You can always watch it later. Class. Maybe help out on a high school golf team. Hell yeah, that'd be fun. I could teach kids how to play golf too, like younger than high school too. She honestly would be an amazing golf instructor to young children if she had her life together. I could get my life together, that's no problem. Actually, probably working with kids would help me get my life together. I have headphones, and so everything is amplified. Sorry about that, am I yelling? God watch over your son and you. Thanks. We need it. My hearing is bad. I cannot hear anyone snoring. LOL. No, that might have been the dog. Someone sent me a picture of him, but that van, LOL, yeah, that's funny. I wish I could get it. Marsha Howard, I just saw it in the parking lot. I was like, that'd look good on me. Marsha Howard, I totally agree. I coaxed him into standing next to it. I'm glad she's back. My son left for basic training Monday. This is helpful. This is helping the time of me stressing and worrying so much. I hope I can help you with your stresses and worries. Why are you so worried and stressed? Miss Becky. I still hear Maggie Moo snoring too, LOL. She's better get up and get her breakfast. Marsha Howard, he isn't getting her a car, LOL, at least not right now. Anyways, if I can just get $1 from every viewer, I might have a car. Everyone needs something to do. I'm working from home and mainly staying home, and that's bad enough. We all need a purpose. That's right. We all have a purpose. Just ask God what it is. May He reveal it to you. Baby steps, she'll get there if she truly wants. She's not going to be 100% different right away. Give her time. Hopefully she stays on a good path. She honestly seems like a sweet girl. I've done my wrong in life, so I try my hardest not to judge others, because that's how you'll be judged. I wish she would get a hobby that she really enjoyed, like the day she was out golfing. Yeah, if I could find a hobby that doesn't cost money, like maybe playing tennis, if only I had friends. You can see how much she was loving it. I love any sports. I really like wake surfing, but I can't find anybody with a boat other than my parents, and hell, it doesn't look like they're getting along. I heard the roosters crow. Yeah, there's about fucking like 50 of them out there. Probably more. Under Justice Davis, she has walked the streets of Tennessee in the heat all day at times and still didn't sleep. Her head doesn't shut off to allow her to go to sleep. That's absolutely right. Sounds right, Devon. And Eli, have you all ever thought of her doing online classes? I think that would be a great idea. Even vocational type classes, biblical even. It would keep her busy, and she seems to enjoy and may lead her in a good direction. Well, right now I'm just grateful to have a place to fucking get organized, you know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful to have a desk. Well, not really, you know, and it's not permanent or anything. It's nothing of my own, but yeah, if I just had a car, I could at least ensure I had a back seat to study in. Studying's not the problem. It's just like I don't have a place to get organized. And I tend to operate overwhelmed all the time. She seems content, and she is not out in the streets, so this isn't so bad. I'd rather see her doing this than getting in trouble. That's right. Well, if they would stop fucking trying to make trouble for me, I guess I'd be alright. I don't need any more speed bumps. Boy, this kind of stuff gives me a headache. Sorry about that. I need to lighten the load a little bit. About every 5 minutes, everybody's attention span is different. I need to accommodate. D, I thought you had an early nail appointment. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You were excited about it. What time is it? I get lost. I get stuck in this shit. D, I thought... Hey, Eli, did you really get her a vehicle? Yeah, why was that a joke? I'm working and trying to peep in. Hello, sweetheart, you look so good and healthy. Makes my heart happy. Well, this is boring. Well, yes, I'm all over the place. You never know what you're going to get with me. Sorry about that, but I like to keep people... We'll get balanced this way. Well wishes for you, lady. I understand this being a coping skill, but she also needs something else to do to burn up some energy so her body is tired enough to want to sleep. Not... Yeah, you should have seen me in the mental institution where I couldn't walk around or anything, and I fucking... Man, I'm so used to having to go all the time. I don't know how to fucking relax. I don't know what the plan is today. I'm wondering if I should go to the funeral in a wig or not. Because his mom told me I wasn't welcome at the funeral, so I guess she thinks she's the only one that it affects. But I need to be there for Jeremy because I've been through all the life experiences with Jeremy. He was my 12-year fiance, and I'm going to be there for him. So I guess I'm getting me a wig, and I'm going to show up anyways, or is that disrespectful? Does it outweigh? Who do I cater to here? Do I cater to the mom, or do I cater to the brother, the one that I fucking was my fiance for fucking 12 years? I really don't give a fuck what the mom thinks. I'm gonna do whatever Jeremy wants me to do. If I could ever fucking get a hold of him, I need to fucking call him. Funeral is at 11 o'clock already. Fuck. God damn, I thought it was like 6. How long have I been stuck? Eli just fucking come and went. I don't even know where he's at. How long's he been gone? Call Jeremy real quick, see if he'll answer. Probably not. I've been calling everybody but. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Why you got strangers calling?
Strangers calling you. I didn't give nobody your number.
Alright.
What are you pissed at me for? Who's
I'm
call?
not pissed at anything but my fucking brother dead.
I understand that. Your mom told me I wasn't allowed to go to the funeral. I figure I should just put on a wig and be there for you.
No, you're not gonna be there for me.
Yeah, I
My
would.
brother's the one going in the ground.
Your brother's the one going in the ground, and I can't really do anything about that, but I can be there to help support you.
So why would you want to be there for me?
So that you can have a shoulder to cry on.
No, I've got plenty.
You got plenty of those? Well, what do you need?
Get your life straight.
Are you this pissed off at everybody?
Okay?
Are you this pissed off at everybody?
Do that for me.
Are you this pissed off at everybody? What do you mean get my life straight? My life is straight.
Stay your fucking meds.
Stay on my fucking meds. I didn't need meds for 12 years.
Some of them. Stay a course.
Why you want to turn this around on me, Jeremy? It's not about me today.
I'm not. But it's part of my anger. But you just fuck off. It's so much fucking shit. So fucking stop.
I fuck off so much shit. What do you mean by that?
So you can have whatever happiness you've gotten out of the fucking 3 years we've been gone. Okay?
3 years you've been gone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not understanding anything you're saying right now.
Or fucking watch you do what you do, but
I don't get happiness out of other people suffering. No, that's not me.
I haven't been there. So fucking get your shit straight. I'm sick of it.
I don't understand what you're sick of here. What I'm doing wrong?
That's a piece of my anger.
What's a piece of your anger? What are you even saying? None of that makes sense to me.
Because you have so much potential.
You have so much potential, so you're yelling at me?
No, I mean, I don't mean to come off like this, but it's not the day to talk about it.
No, it's not the day to talk about it. I don't know why you brought it up. I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about. You've never fucking talked to me like this.
I'm fucking angry.
I know you've got anger. I don't know why you've got anger. That's not my fault you've got anger. I can help you release your anger. What's the opposite of anger?
Yeah, there is. I mean, but...
What's the opposite of anger?
You were a piece of my anger.
Yeah, I know, but that should have been gone. You were a piece of my anger too, but I surmounted my anger. It was the last thing to go. It was the hardest to get rid of.
Asking for money, stuff, shit like that.
What does it matter if I go around asking for money? What's the opposite of anger?
Yeah, that makes me happy. That shit just goes away, right?
Pleasure.
You really, truly love someone?
Well, Jeremy, it's because you're living in the past. You don't allow yourself to have pleasure.
Okay.
That's why you're angry. If you'll stop
Get
living
back.
in the past, you'll allow yourself to have
You're not
pleasure.
showing me any different. What guys did you stay with last night?
It doesn't matter. I had a place to
Yeah,
stay.
it does.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
it does.
I'm not fucking anybody.
Canning County? Oh, no.
I don't
you
even
never
know what
were.
fucking county I'm in.
Yeah, well, your suit's up there. You might want to get it from the blind guy.
My
Because they were
suit?
special to me.
My what?
They were special to me.
What are you talking about? My suit?
Yeah, you shoot me, you know.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that somebody fucking stole that while I was in jail.
Alright.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking special to me, too.
Alright. I gotta go.
Okay, so am I going to the funeral or what? Do you want me to?
No.
Well, when can I see you?
I gotta respect my wishes.
No, you don't. I mean, I'm going to be there for you more. I don't give a fuck what your mom says. I care what you say. I got respect too, Jeremy, but it's not all about your mother. I knew him too. I'd like to pay my fucking respects. I'd like to pay my fucking respects. I'll go in a goddamn wig. She'll never fucking know the difference. I'll find a fucking way. I just need to know if you want me to or not.
No, I'm okay.
Well, when can I see you? No, I'm screaming in the house that I don't even belong.
Tell one of your followers.
It doesn't matter. Why is everybody throwing that shit in my face? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Is anything ever going to make you happy?
Now I want you to get you back.
What's me back? How about a better version of me?
You were a good person.
Oh, and now I'm some horrible person?
You have to go. No, you're not, but you don't care about yourself any.
Yeah, the self-love is kind of on the back burner for now.
But no, I love you with all my heart, man. I can't watch you do this shit.
What the fuck am I doing?
Now from guy to guy, just
I'm not trying to go through guys like fucking paper. It's not about that at all. But yeah, I got a roof over my fucking head. I didn't fuck anybody.
I get it. Could have had a roof with one man, one son.
I mean, you know what I want.
It wasn't enough.
Shut the fuck up. You know what I want.
Right.
You won't allow it. You can't get out of the past. You think that anger that you had then when it was toxic, you haven't let go of that after 3 years. Your problem then, Jeremy, your problem then, shut up and listen for a second. Your problem then was, Jeremy, your problem, Jeremy, can I speak for a second, please? Hello?
I'm speaking. You listen.
Yeah, I have ADHD. I'll forget.
Miles in that environment. You yelled, screamed.
That's great. I don't need to talk about that. I need to talk about solutions. Now I've forgotten what was important.
So I'm glad Miles did get taken at the time. But I'm going for him back.
That's great. You've been doing nothing for the last 2 years, huh? Steady saying the same thing. Your problem then was jealousy.
That's what I'm saying. So just...
Your problem then was jealousy. Have you surmounted that? Have you conquered that? Have you conquered that? Have you conquered that? Your problem now, your problem now is anger. Have you, okay, the 7 deadly sins is what you're dealing with, and I went through the cycle too, Jeremy.
I gotta go to my funerals.
Do you understand this? Anger was the last one I had to release. Anger was the last one I had to release. Yeah, it was toxic. Motherfucker. Jealousy was his problem then. Anger is his problem now. Anger was the hardest one for me to release. Hardest and last of 7 deadly sins to release. Why experiencing now? Really, from 3 years ago? I don't fucking know. Look, everybody's telling me I'm the one in the wrong, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't care how many people tell me, how many people say that I need to do this, I need to do that. Motherfucker, what are you gonna do? I'm all about self-improvement. motherfuckers. And hey, here, why don't you take a piece of my advice? Because I've sat there and talked about it. There aren't anybody else who gives a fuck. Guarantee you. I'm introspective and retrospective enough. I've got perspective and perception. I've been through a few things, a thing or two. We put each other through a lot. It was toxic at the end. That's why I fucking left. He was jealous and stagnant. And I just had a spiritual awakening, and I reached down my hand, and I was waiting for him to come, but I guess I had to fly, go learn my shit and do my thing. Our road split there for a second. Now where's he at? I'm trying to find where he's at now. Is there a chance he's going to come back? Is there a chance we can meet in the middle again? Do our paths ever cross again, or is this goodbye? Because he loves me so much that he can't just be a part of my life. It's all or nothing. But that's the kind of love you can't just find anywhere. Hope I didn't make you cry. I wish I could go to the funeral. I think I should put on a wig and just go. Who gives a fuck who I disrespect? They disrespect me. So, it's not all about you. Suck it up. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes. I was just trying to dance. I'm here for you if you need it. Best hearted person you could fucking find. I ain't got no ill will towards anybody. I know how to fucking behave. What the fuck's everybody else's goddamn problem? What the fuck's everybody so fucking worried about? What the fuck's everybody so afraid of? How the fuck do they conduct their lives? What makes them tick the way they tick? I don't understand. I'm trying to understand. I just don't. I need to understand their whole inner workings of their mind so I can just begin to anticipate it. Nobody wants to begin to understand how I fucking work. How's that clock tick? How's electricity made? Why do you do what you do? Do you think maybe you should change? How long have you been acting like that for? How are the results? Do you feel like you're getting anywhere, or are you just treading water? Are you ready for a fucking partner? Well, here I am. Let's row the boat in the same direction. I'm here to help you achieve all your fucking goals. Where are you going? Yeah, I got some of my own, but that's okay. I'll get to it. Let's do yours first. I got a fucking heart of gold. Everybody's telling me I'm in the wrong. They don't know what right is. They don't have a clue what right looks like. To them, I look like a fucking saint. Thank you, Christina. He wasn't that way when I first talked to him, like fucking 10 times before this. He might be hurting, but I don't understand why. I guess it is getting 2 hours from the funeral. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 hours from the funeral. Usually we just text when it gets like this, but we have had a long time with no communication. I'm talking like a year or so. Very little communication. I didn't have time. Fuck. I'll listen this time. Wrote it down. Wrote down the important stuff, but he's all worried about the past. I think you're all worried about the past, and that's not helping you improve.
No, I'm not. That's what you've always said. I've improved. I've changed.
I see that. You don't have the same problem that you had then.
Flirt and
You used to, Jeremy, your problem, it used to be jealousy, but now it's anger. Do you see the cycle? Do you know the cycle? Have you been through the cycle?
Yeah, but I'm good with
Anger
all that.
is the last
They're
one
just
of the
emotions.
7 deadly
I can
sins.
control
Will you
my
please
emotions.
listen to me?
Do you understand that?
Anger's the
No,
last one of the
I'm
7 deadly
talking.
sins. Can I go
I'm
first?
talking.
Can I go first?
I'm talking.
Can I
No,
go first?
I'm talking.
Why do you need to
I'm
go
talking.
first? What have you
Because
processed?
I'm telling you what happened. What it's real.
I'm telling you what to
You have
do
to read
about
a
it.
book on this
I've
shit.
been there. I saw it happen.
All right.
Now listen to me.
So I haven't changed.
Yeah, you have. You don't have the same problem you had before. Your first problem was jealousy. Now it's anger. Anger is the last one of the 7
No,
deadly
it's not.
sins.
Not at all.
Anger's not
I'm
your
angry
problem.
because my brother is going to the fucking ground right now. So understand and read about it. I don't care.
The grieving process, yeah.
I love you. Talk to you later.
Well, I want to help you with that.
I can help my fucking self.
You shouldn't have to do it
God.
alone.
God's got me.
We've been through everything else together.
All right.
Call me when you get done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw one of your shooters at the honey hole.
At the where?
Honey hole.
What? Who is it?
Wolf or something?
A wolf? Was it Ace?
Yeah. He was a little scared wolf.
Was it Ace?
All right. I'll talk to you later.
No, you can't leave it at that. Who was it?
I don't take names.
What?
Ugh.
You don't take what?
All right. I don't take names.
Okay, what honey hole was it? What honey hole was it?
Yeah.
You're not telling me anything. I hate it when you don't actually say anything.
Yeah, there's only one honey hole.
I don't
I'm
remember.
sorry, you don't recollect.
Is it out by your mom's?
Well, start remembering.
We went to lots of rivers, Jeremy.
Huh?
We went to lots of rivers. Is it the
You
one
don't
out by your
remember
mom's?
one called Honey Hole? I'm sure you've been brought there before in Cannon County.
I don't know why you're angry at me for this.
Honey Hole
I don't have anything to do with it. I don't even know who you're
Huh?
talking about.
from Cannon County. Did a guy take you to the Honey Hole?
I don't think so.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Somebody took me from some place to a place with waterfalls.
I gotta go.
I don't know what the fuck that's
It's
talking
dark.
about, though.
Alright.
No, it's at 2, isn't it?
He's from Lakewood, so I don't know.
Are you talking about Ace?
No, I'm from that. Who knows?
Is he in jail? He had court for chopping off somebody's hand.
Alright. I love you. I'll
Is
talk
that
to
who
you
you're
later.
talking about? Because I needed to call
Bye,
him too.
Felicia.
Okay, bye. Fuck you. I needed to call him and make sure that I haven't had time to do this shit. Check on my free will moral agents of the Lord there. My peoples. Oh dear. Now I can't find him on this stupid thing. I'll have to scroll through all these fucked up other messages. I'll never find him. I'm in Smyrna. Last I heard he was in Smyrna. Jenny likes to tell you a whole lot of nothing and not complete sentences. God damn. Can somebody just take it easy on me for a second? As if I'm not enough of an emotional wreck. I got my own shit to deal with now. I gotta deal with everybody else's emotions too. Fucking empath. Vice grip heart. Just because I don't cry doesn't mean I don't have tears. I would shut up and listen if he'd let me talk first, but I don't want to forget what I have to say, so in order to actively listen, I need to fucking speak first. Why the fuck does he need to go first? I have a reason why I need to go first. I will listen to him. I want to actively listen to him. Every fucking word. I don't want to miss it because I'm trying to remember what the fuck I had to say. That was really important because it was going to help him move forward instead of going backwards. I don't need to go backwards. I don't need to hear about that shit. What I was saying was important. Not saying that what he's saying is not important. It's just not the first priority. There's an order to things. Now, why the fuck should I have went first? Because what he was saying could have been summed up in what I was going to say. If he would ever fucking stop and listen to me, but he doesn't. And we're always talking over each other. I fucking hate that shit. Hey, check in with me, wondering how you're doing. How did court go? I've been in the mental institution. Hate always talking over each other, so I guess texting and voice messages is the way to go. But there's an order to things, and I guess the reason why I thought I needed to go first was because I have ADHD and I can't fucking remember shit, and what I had to say was really important. It was talking about how we're going to move forward from the problems, since the problems aren't the same as what they were, so we don't need to talk about that. Well, we kind of do need to know where we were, but then where we're going and where we're at. But you never fucking want to listen to me, and we always talk over each other, so I guess you never let me go first. Now, why do you believe you needed to go first? You didn't have permission to record my phone call in order you get some haters. Just float, swim, fly away, moi. Stop burning those folks, strap up. Hope you get more followers on that chat too, do you? And I'll be working on the foundation titanium. You have to want and understand we are different a little, but no so much. Get in some water and float. Find yourself sweet, caring, cheerful, but with morals, Dianna, because I'm coming into a new approved GT20 Jeremy. I'll text you around 1 to see if you can visit his body, but kind of dress approachable, no phones. Oh, saw another of your wolves at the honey hole with another old slut. Can we go to the river with some inner tubes today and float down the river, maybe with a dog like Latte when she was swimming the whole way, or later on today? Since we're both made of water and know how to move. Since we're both made of water and know how to move. Hate always talking over each other, so I guess texting and voice messages is the way to go. But there's an order to things, and I guess the reason why I thought I needed to go first was because I have ADHD and I can't fucking remember shit, and what I had to say was really important. It was talking about how we're going to move forward from the problems, since the problems aren't the same as what they were, so we don't need to talk about that. Well, we kind of do need to know where we were, but then where we're going and where we're at. But you never fucking want to listen to me, and we always talk over each other, so I guess you never let me go first. We ended it because we were at a toxic spot in our relationship, but the times have changed, and now we're not so toxic. So I was just trying to see where you were at on your road to see if they could ever come back together, but I guess you think what's past is past, and I don't know where the hell you think our future's going, but I still like to check in every now and then to see if our parallel pathways are going to collide. My eternal love. My eternal love. I am working on me, always, every day. How much fucking progress has everybody else made? I've worked on myself far more today than fucking
anybody else has already. Now, I did have to fucking sacrifice some sleep in order to do that, but yeah, I should stop giving so many fucks about everybody else and just write my goddamn book already. Put it on paper, make some money, sell it, find an editor and a publisher, get to it, do it, now. I just can't get organized. I can't, fucking put it in, I can't, categorize it and put it in fucking order. Can't put it in order. I don't know what comes first. Can't put it in order. It's all scattered. Like a messy desk in my head. So I can't ever make anything of it. I need somebody to help me file the fucking disaster paperwork. Just somebody to help ground me. Grounding. Organization. A filing system. Order. You think I got memory issues and brain fog? I wasn't really aware of that. I mean, I knew I was never really my strong suit, but I didn't know it showed. Why do people like to grieve alone? I wouldn't want to go through that shit alone. I love you too. Call me when you get done, so we can go swimming or fishing or something. You need to restore balance in your life right now, so I think hobbies would be good for you. Don't be afraid to have fun just because it's the funeral day. Don't feel guilty about feeling good. Let it go. Let it be. He's still here, just no body. Mother lost her son. Let her grieve and let your ex grieve the way they want. I know. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be there for Jeremy, you know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot together. I can never imagine losing a brother, though. That's the hardest thing. I think even harder than for a mother to lose her son would be for a brother to lose a brother. Can I sing something other than Amazing Grace before this? I need a transition song. Because I'm too fucking emotional for Amazing Grace right now. It's 11:11. We're on time with the universe.
Tell me what
Does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Fuck. Tell me it's gonna be hard. God, take my heart, 'cause I don't want it anyway. I don't think I can take feeling this hurt. I'm feeling the worst. Lord, give me one option. Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything is missing since you left me. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll see you soon. Up in heaven since you arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's some nights up in heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived. Happens on earth anyways, isn't it? And angels don't sing. Sad songs aren't really my thing. There's a tear. It's never easy having to say goodbye to someone you love. There's a time to mourn.
Nobody knows what you're going through, but I know this much is true. I I need you in my life. I need you by my side.
I
wanna see your face.
I need to hear your voice.
I need to hear your voice.
And
And
I
I
know
know
that
that
if
if
it's
it's
meant,
meant,
I'll have no choice.
I'll have no choice. But I don't wanna
let you
let you go.
'Cause I know deep down in my heart, I feel it in my
'Cause I
soul.
know deep down in my heart, I feel it in my soul. It's gonna be hard. God take my heart.
Take my heart.
'Cause I don't want it anyway. I don't think that I can
Can't take this hurt, this pain. It's like a vice grip, eh?
I'm feeling
On my heart
hurt.
and yours.
Give me one more chance. Let me do all
Losing
I
a brother,
can.
losing a son.
'Cause
Can
I
you
don't
imagine?
wanna say goodbye.
I don't wanna say goodbye.
I wish I could turn
I wish I could
back
turn
the hands
back
of time. I wish that I could take this pain,
suffering out your life.
this pain and suffering out of your life.
Now I'm here with memories
Now I'm here with memories of how things used to be. Can't hold these tears from falling from my eyes. Can't hold this hurting inside. It's gonna be hard. God take my heart.
Peace.
'Cause I don't want it anyway. I don't think that I can say. Feeling this hurt.
Peace for the family.
I'm feeling the world.
Comfort's in the comforter. The Holy Spirit comforter.
One more chance. Let me do all I can. 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
I don't wanna say
Hold me close, don't let go. This can't be, please no. It's not supposed to happen this way. It's supposed to live deceiving me days. With all your laughs and all your smiles. I swear the angels can hear you.
How's the boy doing?
Minnie Mouse. In my dreams he tells me, but I already know. I just don't
good thing
want
about
to
being a
let
kid.
you go. It's gonna be
It'll hit him sooner or later.
hard. It's gonna be hard.
Probably today, a little bit.
That I don't wanna let.
He's not going in the ground, he's being cremated though, so I guess I'm not gonna see him in the casket, that might help.
Goodbye.
I don't want the last time I see you to be like this. I need you. Shit. When you get to where you're going. They'll be only happy tears. Okay, here we go. So, I can do this, maybe. Yeah, fuck. Come on, man. Something always fucking me up here. When I get to where I'm going, on the far side of the sky.
When I get where I'm going, on the
Far side of the sky. The first thing
that
I'm
I'm gonna do is
spread my wings and fly.
Gonna
Land beside a lion. Run my fingers through his mane. Or
I
I
might
might find
out
out
what it's like to ride a drop of rain.
Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles I have carried all these years. I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. I'm gonna walk with my granddaddy, and he'll match me step for step.
I'll tell him
Somehow I missed him every minute since he left. And then I'll hug his neck. When I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will share the sins and struggles I have carried all these years. Leave my heart wide open. And all love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't let me down here.
so much pain, so much darkness.
This world we stumble through.
All these
Questions I can't answer. So much work to do. But when I get where I'm going,
and I see my maker's face.
I see my maker's face.
I'll
Stand
stand
forever in the light of his amazing grace. Yeah, when I get where I'm going. Hang on, we gotta do that one. Yeah, when
of his amazing
grace. Yeah, when I get where I'm
of his amazing
grace. Yeah, when I get where I'm going. Ah, fuck it. When I get where I'm going, I need to tune in here. Snot rag. Alright, I'm done crying for the day. I'm choosing to feel a better feeling than this now. to feel and grace my fears. That grace of pain, the I first believe when there 10,000 years bright shining as the sun. We know days to sing God's praise. And when we first begun amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I see. Yeah. I said, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Exhale. Get through one night without you. If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything good in my life. And tell me now. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never
great to watch videos ad-free, offline, and in the background. Start a free trial of YouTube Premium today.
Time. Sometimes the time just slips away, and you're left with yesterday, left with the I'll always think of you and smile and be happy for the time I had you with me. Now we go our separate ways. Forget, so don't forget the memories we made. Please remember, please remember, I was there for you and you were there for me. Please remember our time together. Was mine and we were wild and please remember me. Goodbye. There's just no sadder word to say. To walk away with just a memory. What might have been. We'll leave behind a life and time we'll never know again. Please remember. Please remember. I was there for you and you were there for me. Please remember. Please remember Please remember. I was there for you and you were there for me. And time was yours. And time was yours and mine, and we were wild and free. And remember, please remember me. Left and how it's found, and how the world was yours and mine. No dream was out of reach. I stood by you and you stood by me, and made it shine. We wrote our names across the sky. We ran so free. I had you and you had me. Brothers. No more. No more. There for you and you was there for me. When you lose brothers, it's hard. Hardest thing ever you'll ever have to experience there. I can't imagine.
Have you ever thought about polishing your skin? Dove exfoliating body polish exfoliates and nourishes.
Risky.
Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can't you be blue over me?
Oh, so lonesome for you.
Tears fill my eyes.
Till I can't see. 3 o'clock in the morning. Here am I, sitting here so lonely, so lonesome I could cry. Blue. Oh, so lonesome for you. You be blue over me. Mom, my nose and Eli's best t-shirt. Shit, don't tell him. Sorry, I can't get a Kleenex. I don't know where they're located. I can't think right now.
Now that it's over,
I realize those sweet words you whispered were nothing but lies. Blue. Oh, so lonesome for you. Till you be blue over me. Why can't you be blue over me? Alright, well, I'm done. I gotta piss. I don't know where Eli's at. Nobody's in the house. I think I sang them all away. I don't know. I fucking scared everybody, I guess.
Yeah, fuck the grave, I'm afraid. All these fucking devil ways never change.
Fuck the grave, I'm always all these devil ways.
Getting paid, miss some fans, they tap my name on the stage.
I was listening to the lyrics here there. Fuck the grave, I'm gonna raise all these devil ways.
Yeah.
Fuck the grave, I'm gonna raise all these fucking devil ways.
Never change
On the wave, been depressed, better days.
on the stage.
Getting paid, miss some fans, tap my name.
On the stage.
Getting paid, miss some fans, tap my
I don't give a
fuck if I die. Rolling with my team, you know I ride. Only just a few with my life. Live until I make the devil cry.
finally came up, now they
Wanna see the boy fail.
friends change up, acting
Like they found the holy grail. And the same ones talking behind back to leaving trails.
but my day
Once, I'm gonna see the boy impaled, yeah.
murdering everything, I do not hesitate when there are people that wanna be dead. I do not celebrate all of the better days, cause without a no train comes in. I won't win if you're in my fucking circle, bitch, get out my way. Legion at the shows and use our fans, I know you're fucking fake. Fuck the grave, I'm erased. All these fucking devil ways never change. On the wave,
Been depressing, better days.
on the stage, getting paid. Miss some fans, they tap my name. On the stage, getting paid. Miss some fans, they tap my. I don't give a fuck now
If I die, rolling with my team, you know I ride. Only just a few with my life.
Live until I make the devil cry. And myself, I know the future bright. I look at my old friends and then jail for taking lives. Everyone's blocking the moves. Do this shit, so I'm coming up for everything. Do it in the name so they know I wouldn't die in vain. The reason I'm thinking it's a tragedy how people in my circle never had the fucking drive to see. Fucking great, son. Impressed us in the days. Make some fans tap my name. Take a shower, yeah, that's probably what I should do. Yeah, I don't really care much about abandoning, you know. Tell the Reaper I'm sorry.
If you were like 58% of Americans, you didn't go to college.
Now,
Or you
how
did,
come I didn't
but
get a
never
fucking
finished.
warning for this one?
Maybe
Like,
it's a
I
thought
just
of a big,
don't understand
intimidating
how this
campus.
one got by me. Like, where the fuck was my warning? Like, wake up, sister. Something's going down. Had an appointment with God, I guess.
Save me from misery. Can you save my broken soul? Save me from misery. Not my time, don't wanna go. Oh, 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 yeah. My life is ending and started drifting away, yeah. The time was given, wasn't able to escape, yeah. $1 million finally pulled me out the trenches, but all that money starts to eat at your existence. You know I've been
The
so
wolf.
lost these days. On my own, I got no one to bring me out these
Got no one to bring me up these days. On my own, got nobody to bring me up these days. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Bluetooth connection successful.
Told I'm giving up, now my vision is blurry, I can't break these chains, and I'd be surprised if I make it today. I'm sorry for all of the pain I create, this life isn't worth it, it's not worth the shame. Oh, tell the Reaper that I'm sorry, I never wanna harm me, but the voice is so alarming. Tonight,
Tell the Reaper that I'm sorry, man. Can't have another one of my fans. Tell the Reaper I'm sorry, man. No, you cannot have. Ah, fuck. Tell the Reaper I'm sorry,
This is
man.
Jennifer.
No, you cannot have
Jennifer's only
another one of
29,
my
but
fans.
she's just landed her dream job. Want to know how she did it?
I always fuck up.
Don't wanna go. Oh, 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 oh.
No, can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that? Or asked to exist. No. No fucker. I gotta piss. Toodaloo, hotty toddies, I got to piss. Is that alright? Do I have a rubber band thing? Hey.
Save me from misery. Can you save my broken soul? Save me from misery. Not my time, don't wanna go. Oh, oh, oh,
Jesus, I've been dreaming about these last nights. If I didn't know I was gonna be quite upset tonight.
yeah, my life is
Here's
ending
to
and
you,
started
how do you
drifting
do?
away.
I had a lost a brother, but at least it wasn't two.
Yeah, $1 million finally pulled me out the trenches.
Into the mental institute came
your existence. You know I've been so lost these days. On my own, I got no one to bring me out these chains. It's so hard to calm me down before I go insane. I don't wanna be this way. Numbered all my days now. Oh,
I seen better days, y'all. Burying my brother today, y'all. Not me, though. But I feel for him, man.
Save me from misery. Can you save my broken soul? Save me from misery. Not my time, don't wanna go.
Yeah, I had an appointment with God, or I would have heard about it. Sorry, I couldn't save him this time, y'all. I don't know, I didn't get the message. It's only about strangers and shit now. Close family be going.
I'm giving up, my vision is blurry. I can't break these chains, and I'd be surprised if I make it today. I'm sorry for all of the pain I create. This life isn't worth it, it's not worth the shame. Oh, tell the Reaper that I'm sorry. I never wanna harm me, but the voice is so alarming. Tonight, save me from misery. Can you save my broken soul? Save me from misery. Not my time, don't wanna go.
People love superheroes. But I guess you knew half the stuff they get up to.